And of course, shout out to Pig Bay for joining me tonight and helping me deal with all this stuff. So, from what we can tell from the team here, realistically, Fukushima, Venezia, Yamato, Z52, Stalingrad. We got definitely have a Stalingrad. Really, kind of, I'd say it's a standard setup besides the Fukushima, which is a secondary pick, I think, for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, and I believe
that was
this.
such a good game. I'm sorry, I was looking at it again because it's on delay, and I was like, bro, that ending.
Yep, definitely. So we have DD
second
versus
one.
SEAL Team 6. Let's go into it. Let's do this. Hopefully everyone's having a great night tonight. This has been a blast, and yeah, let's do this. So realistically, we got a 3-2-2 versus a 2-3-2. So let's see how this goes with everything. Or actually, sorry, let me correct myself. My bad. We actually have 3 DDs on each side, so we will see this. This might be a very hyper aggressive game, but as we can tell, we definitely have some amazing players right here on the blue side. On the red side over here, we definitely have Frozen over here, so shout out to him. But first, let's check out, we definitely have the Stalingrad, which definitely is a very strong pick, but we'll see if that lack of support hurts them or not. And then up here, we definitely do have the Daring, Venezia, and a Z52 moving into middle. So let's kind of bop up to top view over here. So right now, we definitely do have an engagement at A and C. Seems like B is pretty much being given to the Northern Red team. Right here, we are going to have some congestion, but we do have, once again, some area of denial torps. Just by the time that you reload, you're already going to be reloaded by the time that you need them early on in this game. So right now, just send them out. You might hit them. So right here, we definitely looks like we have Frozen versus RC absolutely shooting each other. Now, of course, they both have sonar, so they're not going to be able to spot each other in smoke. So this is all about who can fire better in smoke down here. Up at B, it looks like GG is absolutely just trying to hold the cap from the Daring up here. But let's see if Schiller can get this. Lands 1 torp in the Venezia, but that's not really that much with HQ. And hopefully the Venezia pushing in with that Z52 up there. So unfortunately, it looks like Frozen is going to have to leave C in that situation. That Z52 or RC is definitely pulling away. They have C. Don't worry about it. Heal up. You've definitely taken a few hits. Moscow's taken a good amount of hits from this turtle right here. So 2 Yamatos and a Stalingrad, probably absolutely talking on voice chat, focusing on that fire, saying exactly who they're going to fire from with the Stalingrad's DPM, with the Yamato's absolute crushing firepower. These are going to hit hard and hit very well. So we definitely have that. Now we do have 2 caps with GG and the Daring in the middle with Manny, but we definitely have a Venezia coming up this way that's going to push that Daring out of there. The Venezia is a very strong ship against DDs. Not too strong against other ships, but it definitely has that main strength. And we'll see down here, we have a Yamato Venezia in the middle, just kind of out in the open, which definitely needs to be in a different position in my opinion. But we do have Fukushima and Moskva over here pushing, but we do have some caps starting to flip because we now have the DDs kind of moving around. Now, all these DDs are in one single location, while this team is very spread out. So we're going to see exactly how this plays out. We do not have really too many turtle strats, in my opinion. We definitely have 2 teams that are spread out, actively focusing exactly on different flanks. So we shall see exactly how it goes. Right here, once again, we got some area of denial torps. Keep them thinking, keep them doing. But we do also have Frozen that's over here with the Moscow, which is a very dangerous ship for the Z52. It's got enough armor, and the Z52 can take those entire hits. Well, maybe, are we going to see this? Schiller? Looks like we might have a setup right here to go after GG right here. We got Daring right behind. They are making a move on GG. Can they do this? Does GG have everything ready and set to push on them? Ooh, right there. That's some nice hits. Let's see. You're going to see some guns here. It's half health. Come on, finish them off, Schiller. Finish them off. You're not getting them. I don't know why Manny didn't go around the other side to absolutely push on them in order to take out a DD, because going 1 DD down means you've got more. Chris is up here absolutely healing. Down here, Frozen is just mucking with Argo, it seems like. Just having their fun up here. But once again, they are holding the caps with 2 caps to 1. So let's see exactly how this rolls out. We are seeing some long-range fire trying to come from, I don't, we will see exactly how that Venezia sitting up over there. That Venezia needs to get into battle, but we are seeing the General Stalingrad Yamato moving in, letting their health to be focused. Now, of course, we are seeing Daring spreads out. This is exactly kind of how you actually want to spread your torps. So you want to kind of do a little bit of a wave, a little bit of effect. So you actually do end up hitting a few. I don't know if we're actually going to see them hit. Probably not big enough, but still, it's better than a complete stream where it's a lot easier. We got a Venezia moving down here and making that move. Schiller is exposed. Let's see if they can get out of there, along with the Moscow pushing on Frozen, if I can talk today. But let's see. Does Frozen monopolize on this situation? A Moskva close range like this is very dangerous, but it's a very easy target as well. There goes Argo down on that situation, absolutely confirming C right there, but we do have a Venezia moving into that situation and a Fukushima backup, but a Fukushima that's very weak. So we shall see right here. We've got 4 people moving here. We've, of course, Area of Denial Torps going out from the Daring, absolutely making people think. That's all you want to do is, make them lower their DPM. And, of course, he's got a Venezia backup using that amazing sap shell that they have, pushing on them. We've got 2 DDs that obviously I really want to see what their I wish I could see like what they were torpedoes in. And Yamato takes out the Fukushima out at that range. Nice work on focusing on that Donitz. We've got definitely some pushing, but of course they are still trying to do some divisionary torps. This is very good. This is actually something that Pig Bay talked about with the Z52, is that it has a really good reload on the torps. And of course we definitely have a straight line almost straight line on the Daring going into this massive cluster of ships. It looks like we have Stalingrad just sitting out there, not really worrying, but we got 3 caps. This is rough, and Yamato is a very tanky ship, absolutely dodging that stream of torpedoes. That, man, once again, that's the reason why you don't do that. But looks like GG might have pushed a little too far, and the Venezia catches them off guard. Good job, Endogenic. Down over here, Frozen Warrior is definitely pushing on the Venezia. That's a very dangerous position for a Z52. But actually, amazing job on pushing there. We are seeing them start to kind of spread out, create a wall right here at A and B, and you have the ringer that is Frozen just sitting out over there. Great work on that position. Stalingrad is starting to re-engage. They've got to really choose their target well. They are at a low health. They're a very big target, but their firepower is invaluable. But holding 3 caps and pushing on those caps and playing it well, that was game right there. Good job. That was quick. At least it felt quick.
Good.
That was a lot. So
full match.
Full match. Yeah, definitely.
All right. So Frozen played that awesome. He capitalized on the DD leaving that cap, going into B, because they had essentially 3 DDs. That's what, AU South. I'm going to call them AU South. Had 3 DDs into B, and they just left C completely open. And he's like, well, I'll just take it. And then he played Ring Around the Rosie with the Mosfa.
Funnier thing is he only did 48,000 damage comparatively to Donitz, which did 92. The Stalingrad, which did 72, just confirming the Wrecking Ball, beating the other Yamato. So Frozen Warrior just absolutely was just like, hey, focus me, and the team did. So that was amazing job from him.
Well, not just that, he also took the cap and held on to it because that Mosfa Argo went to try to get him, but he had 0 backup. I would have liked to have seen either the Venezia go in with him or even Edvin in the Shiki just to force that cap to change because they had numerical advantage. Because remember, it was only 1 DD, but he was able to hold it by himself.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll clap to that.
Yep.
I'll clap to that.
No, but unfortunately, that Fukushima just didn't have enough health and enough staying power to, unfortunately, they got hit way too much. That the moment that they were like, hey, I can go take C and help actually push on that, he didn't have enough health to actually take on the Yamatos, which immediately were like, hey, look, a low health Fukushima. Don't mind if I do.
I was watching for a while. He was at like 75% health when I was like, man, he should probably push into there and try to like force this DD out of that cap, just by forcing it to change. But no, I mean, they just took their sweet time trying to do it. Yeah. And then when Venezia decided to go in, it was already too late. Mosfa got hit with all those torps, and it was the same situation again. A 1v1 in a cap with a giant island to hide around.
Oh yeah.
So,
No, Frozen played that
Good job,
perfectly.
Frozen.
And of course, the Stalingrad played it perfectly, making sure managing the health out the bat up there. And then, of course, the Venezia played that well on their team, on the red team, absolutely holding out in the great ways situation in order to use those sap shells to the most importance, and also just the alpha of those 203s. So we will see what happens next. We, of course, are waiting for the next round.